Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are in the world. This is just a short concept story. It is science fiction, um, and I'd like to see where it goes. Let me know what you think. Homecoming, New Eden, by StoryMan-Jack. It was like coming back from death. Captain Adam Dragon felt that he had lost something as he came back to consciousness. There was no dream confusion. The science had said that brainwaves didn't work in stasis. Yet that feeling of extreme loss, almost as if he'd been pulled from a better place, a restful place, almost overwhelmed him. As he came to himself, he began to understand that sounds were crashing into him, loud and painful, alarm sounds. He couldn't see it first. He was in the pod. The lid was open, but there was nothing but sounds of the bone-shivering alarms. He sat up and swung his legs over the sides. "Eve?" he said, his throat sore from unuse. It took too long for the AI's voice to come back. "Yes, Captain. It is good that you are awake." The voice paused, mimicking human dialect. "Can you see yet?" Adam shook his head. "Not yet, Eve. Give me the situation report." Eve didn't answer. Captain looked up. "Eve?" he demanded. "We have arrived at a stable planet, 100% compatible with human biology, genetic modification unnecessary." Adam smiled at her report. "That's great." He stopped. "Wait." He closed his eyes. 100%? Eve? "Yes, Captain, that is correct," the AI told him. He started to see flashing lights, so he closed his eyes and focused on the conversation. "That is statistically impossible," he said. "Not so, Captain," Eve said. It clicked. "Where are we exactly, Eve?" The AI went silent again. "Eve," he called again. How long had they been in stasis? "Eve, respond." He opened his eyes and saw the room, though dimly through the flashing yellow emergency lights, half of which were dark from, age? "Eve, command code Alpha Zeta 42, Dragon 5. Respond," Captain said. "Eve, respond," he said again. "Can you see yet, Captain?" the AI asked again. "Yes, Eve, how long have we been out? And what is wrong with the ship?" The room he found himself looked more like half an asteroid, half corroded steel, post-apocalyptic almost, instead of the white, pristine hospital-like room he had been sent in for stasis. "Captain Dragon," Eve came back, "the ship is disintegrating. We must get the survivors to the planet's surface in the next 36 hours. "Eve," the captain said, looking around, "how many colonists are considered survivors?" "Captain, there are only 5 life forms left alive on the Eve colony ship. Power no longer functions in a capacity that would allow further function." "5?" He fell back into the pod because his legs grew weak and would not hold him. "Repeat, Eve, how many survivors? 5,000? "Captain, the remaining human life consists of 5 members of the command crew. All other stasis modules were lost during the journey." "What happened?" "Temporal degradation," Eve answered. He looked up, fear gripping him. "Eve, how long have we been in stasis exactly?" "Captain, the crew went into stasis exactly 1,642,305 years, 8 months, 12 days, 10 hours, and 15 seconds, 16 seconds." The voice paused, while the captain just sat in the ancient pod and stared at nothing. "And where are we exactly?" he asked, though he already knew the answer. "We are at Earth," the voice said. "You are home, Captain Dragon." "Why?" he asked, but he didn't really want an answer. Eve spoke. "The least possible statistical outcome took place." "Which was?" he asked. "Neither intelligent life nor any life larger than microscopic proteins that have yet to combine to create sustainable life have been found. That said, there are also no other satellites within the capacity of this vessel that would sustain human life." Captain shook his head. "What percentage was the closest body scanned, and how many scanned?" "Captain, out of 17,892,000 atmospheric sustaining bodies scanned by this vessel, the closest to sustaining human life scanned at 0.0008965% match. In other words, instantly lethal to human biological. So, what you're saying is we're alone? He asked. That is not a conclusion that can be made with the small sample size of bodies this vessel could have possibly scanned. It is estimated that less than 0.000000001% of possible bodies of the galaxy has been scanned and mapped. What are the population levels left on Earth? Adam asked. When they left, humans could no longer breathe above ground. Captain, yeah, I said, the planet has 0 man-made pollutants in the atmosphere, water, or land. It's healed itself? The captain asked, astounded. The human and other intelligent species on Earth are but a fraction of the total population of the human race when this vessel began its colony mission. Other species? The captain asked. Yes, Captain, the AI spoke, as he had made his way through the ancient ship, through the rotted hallways to the command module. It seems that the Homo sapiens had several divergent evolutionary paths, and other species have emerged. The captain just sat and stared at the screen. Wake everyone else up, he said. Please let me know. It's not very well written. It's not been edited too much. This is a spec story to see if you guys think that it is is good enough to turn into either a full-fledged story or a series. Please let me know. I figure that this could go many different ways. That the population is at an Iron Age level, and that it turns into kind of a sci-fantasy, but limited to the planet Earth, and kind of like Star Wars, except limited to the planet Earth. If you could give me some feedback on this, I would really appreciate it. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please click the little button down below and do so, and let me know how I'm doing and what I can do better. I would like to thank you and every member that is subscribed, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, and have a great rest of your week.